my name is Alex Voss. So how many times have you been on the couch watching TV and a baseball game comes on and you're thinking, hey, I want to know how to field a ground ball like them. So today I'm going to show you how to field a ground ball. I'm a Division I softball player here at the University of Florida. So I play shortstop, second base, and center field. And all three of these positions provide me different ways with fielding ground balls, and each one I have to field the ground ball a little bit differently. So we're going to go through those and how to field each one differently. We're going to go first to be prepared, second to be in your ready position. The third step is going to be applying proper technique, and the fourth is going to be to throw the ball to your target. So the first step is being prepared. So you need to make sure you have a glove and a ball, and whether you have a softball field or a baseball field, you can even use just a small flat surface if you just want to work on your technique and your fundamentals. The next step is going to be your ready position. So your ready position can be your feet are about shoulder width apart, and you're going to bend your knees and get your glove ready in anticipation for the ground ball. So Jimmy Rollins, who is a Major League Baseball player, says that his ready position, he likes to have his hands on his knees, and in that position he feels like he can go to the left, to the right, back, forward, any way the ball's going to go. Here showed in this demonstration picture of me, I like to do a hop as my ready position, and this allows me to get my timing right and allows me to make sure I see the ball off the bat, and I can make sure I can go either left to field a ground ball, right to field a ground ball, or if it's right at me. And then also WikiHow calls this position the baseball ready position. So a lot of times they'll say baseball ready, and that's when your cue to get into your ready position. The next step is going to be applying your proper technique. So you want to make sure you keep your glove down, your hand out in front, and as the ball comes into your glove, you want to make sure you trap the ball with your other glove hand and bring it up to your chest, ready to throw. Pro Baseball Insider calls this the motion of fielding the ground ball. They call it a funnel motion. They do a funnel to ball to the chest in order so you can keep your momentum going towards your target and then getting ready to throw. So that's another big thing, is making sure your momentum is going towards your target. So if I'm playing shortstop, I might come at a ball more angled toward first base in order to get my throw that way. And in second base, I'm going to have a little bit different of an angle because my throw to first base is shorter than it would be from shortstop. And then fielding a ground ball in center field might be different depending on where the base runners are. So if there's a runner on second base and I get a ground ball in center field, I'm going to come up at it much harder than I would at shortstop and get ready to throw all the way to home. So these are different applying technique for different ground balls, and making sure you know that whether the ball's right to you, that might be one technique. To your glove side might be something different, and then to your backhand side might be something different as well. So it's important to make sure that not one technique applies for every single ground ball. The next step is going to be to throw the ball. So when you get the ball in your glove and you funneled it up to your chest, it's time to transfer the ball from your glove to your hand. And then you point to your target. Some people point with their elbows and some people point with the actual glove. But whatever you do, you want to make sure you point. And then that's when you throw, and you make sure you hit your target in the chest so it makes them a nice, easy catch for them. And then that would be fielding your ground ball. So now we know how to field a ground ball. We're prepared. We got into our position, we fielded, and we threw the ball. So as you're learning to field a ground ball, don't get discouraged if you can't do it right away. Even Division I softball players struggle with fielding ground balls. That's why we practice them every single day. We practice our straight at us, we practice short hops, we practice glove hand sides, we practice backhands. So make sure that if you want to field a ground ball properly, you stick to this technique and you have patience and you give it your all. Thank you. Any questions? Yes.
How many hours per week do you practice ground balls?
Well, we have practice almost every day. So at practice, we'll spend probably around 1 to 2 hours on ground balls. So probably like at least 6 to 7 hours a week, probably more than that. Just on all different types of the ground balls we talked about, making sure that when we know we practice these every day, so when we start playing games, it's going to be easy for us and we don't make errors. So we practice these a lot. Yes?
Can you dive for a ball?
Yeah, you can dive for a ground ball. Most of the times we'll dive for balls if they're really far away from us and we need to save a run, or if we're super close to a bag. So sometimes at shortstop, I might dive toward second base if there's a runner on first, so it's an easy flip to my second baseman. So we definitely dive in order to save runs or get out. So yeah, we definitely dive for ground balls. Any questions? Yes.
Do you always stand in the same spot?
Nope, we don't always stand in the same spot. So a lot of the times, if there's a runner on first, I have to move. If I'm a shortstop, I'll have to move more towards second base in order to cover the ball, to cover the bag for if my second baseman gets a ground ball. So I'll have to cover the base for her. So yeah, and also depending on if the batter's a pull hitter or not, we'll move a little bit like that. Thank you.